honor thy mother and thy father. It's one of the 10 commandments. And they're like rules. And rules are sometimes difficult to follow, especially if you feel like you've been wronged. And it's his fault or her fault. And boy, I'm going to show him. And that's the wrong attitude. The best attitude is to people treat you the way they feel about themselves. So they're treating you the way they feel about themselves. It has nothing to do with you. Your reaction's the key. So if you can embrace hate, and hate doesn't go good. If someone's hating on you and then you hate on them, that's not productive. You got to be relaxed. You got to breathe. You got to react with kindness and understanding. And that's the way, that might be the way your parents raised you. That might be the way that you feel is, God, I'm going to really show them something. I'm really going to. But you know what? Life hits hard. And if you grew up in a dysfunctional family, good, because that's prepared you better for life than growing up in the calm comforts. Because the people that grow up in a calm, comfort, loving, caring environment, and then they go out in the world, they can't really handle life as much as the kid that grew up in constant chaos. That's the way I grew up. And when I went into life and it was chaotic and everybody was falling by the wayside, I was like, this is nothing compared to what I grew up with. So I was like, thank you, Dad. Instead of hating on him, I finally came to the realization, and one of the premise to my whole book series is forgiveness. I hated one of my family members for almost my whole adult life until I finally came to the realization. A friend pulled me aside and said, hey, you're going to have to go forgive your dad, dude. You're going to have to go forgive your dad. I couldn't, how could I forgive him for what he did to me? He said, you got to do it for yourself. He was just treating you the way he felt. You got to do it for yourself, for your own sanity, because that hatred bleeds into everything that you do. And I wrote specific stories in here, and it's helping people. And if I can help you stop hating on one another, then and loving and accepting, that's all that matters. I had a stroke. I almost died. Okay, this is my life calling, is to help you, because I was so wound up in my mind that I had a blood clot. My whole left side went numb and I almost died. So I don't want you to almost die. So God bless you. And, check out my book, The Matador and the Mustang, Part 1 by J.C. Burkesmith. All the best. Thanks for listening to all these videos, by the way.